Hey no babes, welcome back to my channel. Here in this video I will be going ahead and showing you guys how I created my St. Patrick's Day nails, and here as you can see, here is my base. I will make sure to link down below all the products that I use, so make sure to go check that out. But here as you can see, I will be going in with this black gel polish. I'm also going in with my liner brush. Here I have a nail form so that way I could show you guys how I do my Frenchies. So my length in nails is a 6, and I did stop my French to about like a 2.5, so that's where it will end. And then here I'm going in with my liner brush and my black gel, and I'm kind of creating a V cut first so that way I can make sure that both sides from sidewall to sidewall it's even. So I'm just going ahead and going from one corner to the middle and filling that in. As you can see here I'm going in with the other corner, pulling that into the middle as well, and then just starting to fill it in, as you could see. So I try to fill it in first, and then I will go ahead and round it out to do my French once I have everything filled in, just so that way I don't have to struggle filling it in and applying too much product from what I already do have here on my nails. So as you can see, I'm just going ahead making sure that it goes all the way from each sidewall to sidewall, and then here I will be going ahead and start to round it out, and that's literally all I'm doing. I'm not adding no more product to where I did initially already put my first line down, so that way I could see where my French is going to end. And then here I'm going to go ahead and round out the other side as well, and I'm just simply going to be going ahead and doing that, making sure that it is nice and perfectly rounded. And also making sure that there's gel all around the nail. So after, I will go in with my fingertip here, as you could see, and slide it underneath the nail so that way I could take out any of the gel that is excess. So here as you can see, I'm just making sure that it's nice, exactly how I want it, moving my nail palette here out of the way so that way it doesn't get cured. And I will be going ahead and curing that underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. This is the chrome that I will be going ahead and using so that way I could apply it to my French tip here. I'm going in with the eyeshadow applicator, and I'm just going in, grabbing some product as you could see here, and start to rub it in. And when you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're also kind of pressing firmly so that way the chrome could actually adhere to the gel. And you also want to make sure that you're using a gel that has a tacky layer, so obviously you'll have your chrome so that way it can have something to stick onto. So I'm just going ahead rubbing that in, as you could see, making sure that I'm going in there on the sides. As you could see there, I'm turning it around so that way it could brush off any of the excess, as you could see there. And this is what it looks like. It looks super nice and shiny. I will be going ahead and trying out the Elegance top coat, as you could see here. And here I am going in with a little wipe and some alcohol to just clean the base of my nail, because I did get some leftover like dust particles, and I obviously don't want that on the nude. So going ahead and removing that, and then here as you can see, I'm going ahead and applying the top coat to give it a glossy finish. It looks so bomb. And honestly, for me, having the top coat on my nails for a little while now, obviously when you guys see this is like pre-recorded or whatever, but I feel like so far I have been loving the top coat. It is actually good, but I will say I don't think personally it's my favorite. I feel like overall it's good for what it is, but I would definitely say I have other favorites. But we'll be going ahead and curing that underneath the lamp for 45 seconds, and then here again I'm going in with a wipe and some alcohol to clean just around the nail and remove any of the chrome dust. And look at that, it looks really nice. So now for my ring finger, I will be going ahead and applying just some stickers before I go into the other nails, and I obviously don't want to get chrome on them, so I'm going ahead and doing that one first. And I'm going in with these little small clovers that kind of like spiral around. So I decided to just do that on my ring finger. I applied them here, as you could see, and then the end of it, you will see that I do go ahead and lift it up here with the tweezers and cut it so that way I could put it more at an angle, which you will see the way that it kind of like swirls around. But I'm just going ahead applying that, and then I am going to be going ahead, as you could see there, applying another one at the bottom right there so that way it could keep going. And that's just simply what I did here. As you can see, I'm cutting it and then applying it more at the bottom. And then I will be going ahead and just making sure that I go ahead and go in with the finger on my tip so that way I could firmly press it down, and so that way any of the sticker isn't sticking up or has any bumps and lumps whenever I go ahead and apply my top coat. So after that, as you could see here, I will be going ahead and just press firmly down, and then here I am going in with my top coat and just giving it a glossy finish. And as you could see, that's what it looks like. So I'm just going ahead, pressing it all firmly down, applying my top coat. As you could see, I will be going ahead and also sealing the bottom and just going in with a nice thin layer to give it a glossy finish, making sure also that I'm going ahead and covering all the sticker around the sides, the cuticle as well. And after, obviously, I will be going ahead and using my fingertip to clean the underneath and clean the sides as well. And I will be going ahead and curing that for underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. So now that that's cured, as you can see here, I will be going ahead and going in with my pointer finger, going in with my black gel, my liner brush, my form as well. And I will be doing the exact same thing that I did to my thumb. So going ahead and going about the 2.5, putting my line down, going ahead and creating that kind of V-cut look and bringing it from one corner to the middle and then filling that in, and then doing the exact same thing to the other side, and then going ahead and just filling it in and then rounding it out. And then once I like how it looks, I will be going ahead and carrying it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. And then I'm going to be going ahead and rubbing in my chrome, as you can see here, with the exact same applicator, rubbing that in, turning my little eyeshadow applicator so that way it can be rubbed in. And then this time I will be going in with my brush and dusting off any of the excess, as you can see here, so that way you don't have to go in with the wipe and alcohol to clean your base. But as you can see here, that's just simply what I did. And then I'm going to be going ahead and top coating it, adding a nice thin layer to gloss it up, and then carrying it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. And then here, as you can see, I did have like a little bit of excess, so I just went with my tweezers, rubbed it, and it'll come right off. And again, curing it underneath the lamp after. And as you could see, this is what it looks like. It looks super cute. So then I will be going in with the wipe and some alcohol again to just clean off any of the excess that I have around my cuticles and right there along the side. So you want to make sure to remove any of that. You do not want to have your clients walking out like that, or yourself. So make sure to clean it. And then now here on my pinky, I will be doing the exact same thing that I just did on my thumb and my pointer finger. So going ahead, putting my line down, applying my angles here to give it that V-cut look, and then filling it in, rounding it out. And then once I like it, I will be going ahead and curing it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds, and also making sure that I use my fingertip to clean underneath. Then once it's done curing, again, same thing, going in with the chrome, firmly rubbing that in and pressing down, removing any of the excess and dusting it off. And then I will be going ahead and finishing off with a glossy finish and top coating it and then curing it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds, making sure that all the cuticle, the sides, underneath the nail is also cleaned, and curing it underneath the lamp. And as you could see, this is what it looks like once it's done being cured. Now I am going to be going ahead and show you guys how I do it on an entire nail. So here on my middle finger, I'm going to be going ahead and doing the entire nail. So I am using the brush from the actual gel polish. First, putting all the product on there for the most part on the entire nail, and then just how you would do a gel mani or anything like that, I'm going to be going ahead and slowly pushing the product up towards the cuticle and just slightly bringing it down all around the cuticle, so that way your cuticle doesn't look too crowded, doesn't look tacky, it doesn't look thick. So you want to make sure you're nice and patient with it, and you go in with a very thin coat because you don't really need much. I mean, you're going to put the chrome on top anyway. So I'm going ahead, cleaning the sides, cleaning underneath, and making sure that it doesn't look too thick. And then here you do see that I do go in with the brush as well to go around the cuticle, which is also just preference. I like to use a liner brush so that way I could go in those little crevices. But overall, I liked how it looked, cleaning all around the cuticle and the underneath and the sides, curing that underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. And again, the same thing, I'm going to go in with the chrome, just add just the littlest amount. You also do want to make sure you don't waste any product with the chrome, especially because chrome could get kind of expensive, but overall it is totally worth it. So here, as you can see, I'm just going in, rubbing that in, making sure that I'm using all the product that I have here on the applicator and just rubbing it in, and going in with the other side as well so that it could be rubbed on nice and neat. And here I'm going in with the brush so that way I could dust off any of the excess. And then here I will be going ahead and giving it a glossy finish to seal it so that way it doesn't peel or anything like that. You want to make sure that all the entire nail is nice top coated, as well as the very edge, even though you will see later on that I do go ahead and file it, which you will see why. But making sure that I'm cleaning it underneath as well and curing it underneath the lamp for 45 seconds. And as you can see, this is what they look like. They're super cute and simple. And here you will see that I do go in with the wipe and some alcohol to just clean on all the nails around the cuticle to take off any of the chrome residues. So I'm just going ahead and cleaning the entire nails. Like I mentioned, you want to make sure you don't walk out like this, have your clients walking out like that. You want to make sure that their nails are nice and clean. So as you can see here, this is what they look like. That shine is everything. Like I mentioned, I did love the top coat, but obviously with time, you know, it does dull out. So here I'm going in with a 80/80 file to just file the free edge of the nail so that way it can have its nice squared shape, and also so just give it a nice cleaner look. So as you can see, this is what it looks like, dusting it off, and this is the final result. After, I will be going ahead and just cleaning it again with a wipe alcohol so that way, like I mentioned, they can be clean. And then here I will be going in with some cuticle oil, shout out to SUSIE, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that on all the nails here, as you could see, and just rub that in. And this is the final result. I definitely hope that you guys enjoy. Do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to turn on the bell so that way you can notified to my upload. Again, I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to comment down below any video suggestions, and also make sure to check down below in the description for any of my discount codes, videos, and social media. And give this video a big thumbs up, and see you guys in the next one. No babes.